What's going on, guys? Unknown Player here, and today I'm going to bring you guys a tutorial on how to defeat the Warpriest boss in the King's Fall raid. This is the first of the main 3 bosses that before Oryx with complicated mechanics, and we'll be making videos on all of them, so make sure you stay tuned to my channel for more videos on how to defeat the bosses. So this is the Warpriest, and he's basically immune to all of your bullets. So you want to split up into 3 groups of 2 people, each on 3 plates, and step on them to activate the boss fight to actually begin the stage. So then you just need to kill ads on the normal enemies that come from the doors. A quick tip is to not kill the Adept Acolyte, the yellow bar one, because if you do, the other red acolytes around him or anywhere near when he died, they're all going to enrage and have massive eye blast towards you. So kill the normal red acolytes before the yellow bar adept one to save a bunch of eye blasts that do a lot of damage to you. So 3 yellow major knights are going to come out, and each one of them is going to go to one of the 3 plates. You need to listen to their howl so you can hear they're on their way, and you need to kill these 3 knights, and then you can activate the glyphs. Now you need to get one person to go right behind the boss on the main platform, and don't worry, the boss won't shoot them, it just ignores the person behind them, but they need to go and stand so they can look at the front of the wizard looking statues, and they need to look for the order that they light up. Then they call that order for someone to step on the corresponding plate that's right behind him. So if you don't do it right, the order will say the glyph sequence is broken and you need to step off and do it again. If you keep getting the wrong order, if you keep standing on them, it's just going to wipe you. So if you get it wrong, quickly step off and start again. Just listen to what the person is calling the order the statues are lighting up, and then step on the corresponding plates behind them. Once you get the right order, one person is going to get a red dome called the Aura of the Initiate. Now only in this bubble, and the other people in the bubble can damage the Warpriest. This is how you deal with his health, and this is when you start to shoot at him. You need to all huddle together in this bubble and also very near to one of the 3 statues, and then you all do damage to him. 5 of the people need to be damaging the boss and just doing as much damage as possible. It also helps with DPS if you do avoid Tether Bow from the Night Stalker, and also have the Sunbreaker with the Melting Point perk. This will do extra damage, and also if you have a Weapons of Light bubble, that will help with extra damage as well. And the person with the actual aura, they shouldn't be shooting the boss. They need to be killing ads or the random acolytes and thralls that come out the doors. They need to do this to maintain the aura and make sure they don't die, and extends it as much as possible. Otherwise, they're going to die and the aura passes to another person. So they need to be the only person shooting at the few enemies that spawn in front of them, and they'll control the ads. So you need to shoot a maximum of 5 enemies before it maxes out. After you do 5 enemies, you're going to run out, and you need to get the hang of the timing, killing those 5 enemies in the right timing, and eventually you'll get the hang of it. So once you do that in good timing, you'll be able to do good damage to the Warpriest, and then he is going to call in the Oculus, which is the giant orb above his head, and that will wipe out everything it sees. He needs to be hiding behind a statue. Only the statues are going to protect you from this white light, and you need to huddle all together behind them, and that's going to protect you from it. Now once that happens, it destroys one of the 3 statues that you stand behind. That's where the pressure comes in. You need to do just over a quarter of damage each time you do this, and then repeat that entire step again, but this time group behind one of the right platforms, and then again group behind the left platform, and practice getting everyone over there. It might help to get on the left platform if you go to the right one and then back around the stairs and then jump over. That's a good way to get to the left platform. Once you do it the 3rd time, he'll obviously wipe out the 3rd and final statue. You'll have nothing to hide behind, which is why the 4th time you do damage, you need to kill him, because you have nothing to hide behind once he does the Oculus Blast again. That is basically his enraged time. You need to do a quarter of damage every time you do damage to him, and you need to do that 3 or 4 times. So after the 2nd statue is destroyed, also Oryx will appear and start spawning taken enemies. It's really not a big deal, it's just the same enemies, but now they're taken instead, and they have different shields, and they do different damage, etc., and they act differently. And so do it 4th time, and you will do another quarter of damage, and then eventually you should be able to drop him, unless you do it in 3 turns. If you've got really powerful gear, you're able to do it really quickly. But that is how it's done. You pick up your rewards, go through the portal onto the next stage, which will have a video up very shortly. If you found this video helpful to you, then feel free to give it a like rating. I'd appreciate that. And also I'm going to have more guides on more bosses and chest locations, exotic rewards, and general Taken King videos. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on my future videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.